right, he is one of the best middleweights in the world and a man who has a great chance to bring a world title to South Africa. The middleweight contender, Dricus du Plessis. He's got power, he's got a lot of physical tools, underrated on the ground, and really he's been underrated every step of his UFC career. You had to look far and wide to find anyone that gave him a modicum of a chance going into that Robert Whittaker fight at UFC 290, and he absolutely bludgeoned the former champion. At that point in time, there was nothing left to do with the South African du Plessis but to find him a title fight, and now we see just how world-class Dricus du Plessis really is. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dricus du Plessis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands, making all these shots count.
Short elbows.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Makhachev's has got full mount now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Du Plessis' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. In the half guard.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Nice defense.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Able to check that kick as well.
Really good level change.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, side control now. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Du Plessis' eye is closing up now. Not good for him. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Du Plessis' eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Oh! Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchange.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Nice job to block the strike there, and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by du Plessis. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single leg. And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Du Plessis' cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Wow, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something, because this fight is over.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Less than a minute to go in the round. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Gotta get out of there.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Big ground and pound.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Du Plessis, an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. All right, so here we go. You can right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
He's still standing after taking that punch.
Well, the ground ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He passed the half guard.
Du Plessis looking to pass out of the half guard and trying to set up a submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
He did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Well, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Du Plessis' his eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Makhachev's back in side control. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
Belly. Big right hook there by the champ.
Like that.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Nice. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Du Plessis looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Lands with the ground and pound here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Islam Makhachev gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave a mark.
Another one.
And there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. And there's the tap! Makhachev with a massive highlight at the Garden.
Jeez Louise.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight.